Hello, everybody. I hope some of you are here for our press conference that we have scheduled at 3:45 here today. Very nice to get an opportunity to stand up here and share some details in regards to some things that we've done and some of the projects that we're working on. My name is Mike Abacassis. I'm with GameTime. I'm the president and CEO. A little bit of history on myself as I've been in the business for 23 years, and I've had the opportunity to build centers, sell just equipment, see a lot of successful projects and a lot of unfortunate failures, and from that hopefully we get to learn and we grow. At this point in our juncture, we're running GameTime as a brand that we've had now for just over 6 years, and we've seen some incredible changes, and we've done some things. Over the last year and a half, we've truly revolutionized the business and what we've done, and really reinvented the entertainment experience for our guests. We've done that through a couple of different means. One of them is an entirely new design element that we've put in place, and we've had the pleasure of seeing some real positive impact from. And the others are a few partners that we find that are paramount to our success. And so we're here today to talk about that briefly. We've got 3 partners that are here today that we're sharing this opportunity with, one of them being Qubica AMF, obviously the builders of mini bowling and many other bowling products. We've had the opportunity to install 6 of these mini bowling lanes in our new center in Fort Myers that I'll talk about briefly. Another partner is Beth Stanley from Trainertainment, who's here today, and she's helping us really focus and get our crew empowered to run much more successful parties, better guest service, and just an overall better experience. It certainly takes a professional in every field to do it. From a training perspective, she certainly seems to have that. And last but not least is Live Oak Bank. We've gone many years in this business, and we've done many different things for the opportunity for funding and financing projects as we've done them. Live Oak Bank is about a 1.5 year old relationship for us. I think at the time they were relatively new to the industry, but had been around for a very long time. The biggest difference that we found with Live Oak and all the other opportunities we've done in the past was really the difference in the experience and the process of getting funding. So it's given us access to funding that we may or may not have had, but at a barrier of resistance that's far less than anything we've experienced. So it's been a great time, and they've truly become more partners and friends than they have been just financial backers, if you will. So a little bit about our projects. We are just getting ready to open our Fort Myers location. It's in the Gulf Coast Town Center. It's a 22,000 square foot center. It's got full food and beverage services, 260 seats inside, 80 seats outside under a large covered patio, 65, 70 large screen TVs for that experience, and about 16,000 square feet of purely arcade entertainment with one major attraction that we felt was paramount, which was Highway 66, 6 lanes of mini bowling. And we believe we'll be able to run it in the environment of boutique bowling with a much smaller feel. We did install BestX, which, as I understand, we're the first ever mini bowling lanes installed with BestX, which is something we're proud of as a product that we've seen, and we've seen it only on full lane bowling. So that experience for the guests we think will be much better, and we'd like to see that. Beyond that, the second piece that I think we have the opportunity to reveal today, which is a little new to all of us, our Tampa location, which we've had for just over 5 years, was coming to lease termination, and we were determining if we were going to stay in that market, move in that market, or stay in that location. We had explored for about a year moving within that market and found some opportunities, but not anything that was compelling. We were able to strike a new deal with our landlord there that was incredibly compelling, and we've since shut down the center entirely, and it's going through a full venue renovation, which we haven't had the opportunity to do. Our other renovations have been done live time throughout our regular operating process. So Tampa is scheduled to open on December 15th, a Tuesday, and hopefully have a grand opening that coming weekend, which is the first weekend the kids are out of school. Not entirely sure how that'll play out from a scheduling perspective. There's a lot of pressure on a lot of parts. Some of those moving parts are outside our control, but hopefully that'll go well. At this time, I'd like to bring up Kelly Wilbar from Qubica AMF. He's going to talk a little bit about the product and a little bit about how the relationship developed, I think, and some of the things that have been important to us. Thank you. Here's Kelly.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. My name is Kelly Wilbar, and I'm the Director of Scoring and Technology Solutions and our Highway 66 and other amusement products here at Qubica AMF. First off, I'd like to say a thank you to Mike and to the GameTime team for the opportunity to be able to work together and the trust that you put in us and the product offering, and it's really exciting to be able to get things up and going here for you in the new location. The first GameTime location here will be the first one to feature our Highway 66 powered by BestX, and in the configuration with all of our products coming together that we call the sweet spot. And the sweet spot is our answer for the changing needs of entertainment and the desire to drive new traffic, to build on customer bases, to have a center of a VIP luxury bowling experience, and to really be able to have a bowling anchor and a bowling attraction. And it all comes together in the perfect mix that brings all of the excitement and fun and play and social of full-scale bowling that everyone loves in the right size sort of attraction here with the mini bowling product. It's really exciting to be able to have that come together. And it brings together 4 core of our best Qubica AMF products that we have to offer. The venerable Highway 66 that has been in service for well over a decade and is almost synonymous with mini bowling. Our BestX scoring system, which has been in service now for a little over 3 years and is in hundreds of full-scale bowling centers all around the world, driving tremendous successes and really truly redefining the bowling experience and the on-lane entertainment that's in place. It features our Harmony line of furniture that was designed specifically and exclusively for the entertainment industry and for the needs of entertainment facilities. And it also includes our full suite of services, including from Qubica AMF, our Max Training and Virtual Marketing Manager, and as well as conjunction with our partners at Trainertainment, the Virtual Sales Manager, so that Mike and the team at GameTime have all the ingredients and elements that they need, from physical product, from technology, from on-lane experience, from environment and from space, and from the backing know-how and support, so that they can absolutely get the most out of it and be able to fully recognize the potential of the business there that's in place. So we're extraordinarily excited to be able to be a part of this. We're extraordinarily excited to be able to bring bowling to the FEC world, to the amusement world, and to be able to help be part of the next chapters to be written as people look to grow businesses and to be able to take things to a new level. And to continue some of the discussion on that and about some of the areas that are important, I'd like to invite my friend and our partner from Trainertainment, Beth Stanley, to speak to you a little bit more. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate the opportunity to be invited to share the time with Mike Abacassis, CEO at GameTime, and Qubica and Live Oak, all great partners, all wonderful folks that make good things happen for family entertainment centers. I'm Beth Stanley, CEO and founder of Trainertainment, and really our only goal ever is to help grow people and to grow their business. And we think when you do it in that order, you can have a very successful center. Mike and I served together on an education committee, and he became intrigued with how our products and services could impact his birthday party program and his group sales. And so we went to work as fast as we could, helping him to hire and put great systems in place to make sure that they could get the most from their birthday party program and their group sales. And secondarily, Kelly mentioned the sales coaching and the management of the sales process that we're doing in conjunction with them and that we do as a company. And it's just fantastic. We have the opportunity to do weekly coaching with sales managers and with party coordinators and party champions, and we're able to really take centers from having a few group and party events to making it a real part of their revenue, many times as much as 20, 30, and 40% of their total revenue. And I know that the good folks at Live Oak love that, because as they are so gracious to loan money on these great projects, they want to figure out a way to get that money paid back. So Ben, how about that? We're helping you at Trainertainment. This is Ben from Live Oak.
Thank you very much, Mike. Hey, it's wonderful to be here, and Mike and I have had a great relationship, as have Beth and I known each other for 15, 16 years, and my friends at Qubica, so thank you very much for including me, absolutely. So Mike asked me to come and talk to you a little bit about financing, but mostly I want to talk about working with really good people, amazing people, and great partners. And Mike had made the financing part of this a real pleasure and a real joy for us. At Live Oak, we like to say that we lend more than capital. money's a commodity, but how you get it is often difficult and not a commodity process at all. And working with Mike and his team was really special. And we kind of look at financing as you got to start strong to end strong. And in order to be set up for success, you got to come back to start strong. And so we like to look at the lending equation as being a success equation. So we look at management and talent and the partners, and in this case, Qubica and Trainertainment and the other people that Mike has selected to participate with him. We look at the depth of the organization, and we then look at the talent side, and then figure out how can we lend them money to help them succeed. And working with Mike, again, was great in that regard. So, we think that from a financing standpoint, that to be undercapitalized is slow suicide, literally, and to not invest on an ongoing and regular basis, while that does sound like something you'd expect to hear from a lender, hear it from somebody that operated for 27 years and looks more globally at the industry at large, and thinks that if you're not investing, you're dying slowly, and that you should get out in front of this and literally spend as much as you can every single year. That's my feeling. Get out in front, invest. We say invest to live. Mike has done that not only here in Fort Myers and in Miami and Tampa, but in all of his other locations, and he's a real treat to work with for that reason. So, with that, I just want to leave you. Without investing, it's slow suicide. And you need to come and take a look at products like Highway Mini Bowling 66 and other things that Qubica has to offer, and anything out here on the floor. Because without a constant reinvestment as an industry, we're slowly dying. So with that, Mike, tell them how to live.
Thank you, Ben. Always truly a great person to work with, and obviously those are the things that impact us positively and allow us to do our jobs better. There's hundreds of vendors that impact our centers, that make our centers better or worse, and the decisions we make with those vendors are impactful. But this trade show floor is really representative of a very large portion of that. We have the luxury of sharing the stage today with three incredible vendors that have been much more impactful on decisions we've made and products that we're going to deploy. So I want to thank everybody for coming, and if there's any questions, we'll be here to talk and answer any questions that we can offer from there. Thank you so much.